What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 357 of Background Noise. We're joined by Colin.
Hello.
And Kyle.
Hi.
And of course, I'm here as well, believe it or not. So, we have a few things we're going to do today. I have a few tier lists queued up for us to have a nice, fun time with.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Zoo.
Currently, everyone who is on is everyone who is pretty much scheduled to be on. Nathan has League of Legends, League of Lemons, Legolands, whatever you prefer to call it.
The salt mines.
Salt mines, whatever
Never
you're
wants to
looking
play with us.
for.
I don't think he knows us anymore.
Well, because he pretty much, I don't know what other games he plays current day. I think he mainly plays League, and I don't play League. Kyle, you don't play League anymore, right?
No, I haven't played League.
Probably a good while.
And I just don't like MOBAs.
So, unfortunately, the stylistic games don't line up very well.
I
So
don't think anyone likes doing it.
that's true. So,
Oh wait, I have a shotgun.
all right. So the first tier list I'm going to have us do. Truthfully, I'm not 100% sure what all of these are. So I think I should add another category. There we go. Oh, screwed that up. Give me just a sec.
How dare you?
Alright. You saw nothing because it was all on the other monitor anyway. So, do you guys want to do a candy tier list? You guys
Let me
like
take one.
candy?
I have very strong opinions about many candies because I'm a bad guy.
I swear we've done this, Tony.
We did a candy bracket fight, Kyle, so it is different.
Are there at least some different candies in there?
Oh, yeah, it's mostly, actually, not many of the same candies.
Perfect.
That's why there's a few of them I'm not exactly sure what they
Mechanics
are.
again, or are they wrong?
Sad thing is, I actually own a book about the history of candy.
Hey, man, if that's, you
What
like
is wrong with
candy?
It's interesting, but it's also
Uh-huh.
very much I guess.
Can you taste the candy in the book?
Nope.
I don't know if I'd own it then. So unheard of content here. Are you guys looking at the stream?
Yep.
All right. So for your guys' sake, I think I'm gonna try. I don't remember what saturation normally. So I think maybe 1. Does that look like normal colors to you guys?
Yeah. No.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Saturation should be at 50.
Oh Jesus! Yes, yeah. Sorry, because it's doubled up on mine now because I
Yeah.
keep mine at like 80.
It's like
All right. So maybe 0.5,
Yeah, half
like that.
That's
sat.
Yeah.
that's close enough.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to put this as right now, just because last tier list we had, Kyle was like, I'm trying.
I don't know what any of that shit is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that actually does help with a couple
Yeah.
of these. I was having trouble.
Yeah, so,
Those have names. Fuck.
yeah, because that's the thing, I'm like, I really need to turn color on for you guys, so you guys could help me, because a lot of these, they're like the actual candy.
It's also
And
how
it-
they're advertised too.
Yeah.
Like they're usually advertised by being shiny colors.
Yeah, and shiny
That's true.
colors and in like a handful, not like in the package.
So the first thing is warheads. I don't think I've ever had warheads before.
Really super sour candies.
Yeah, they're covered in citric acid.
I'm going to say this is up to you guys, S through D.
I used to love them as a kid. I would actually go to like the little corner store every fucking like weekend with my friend, and
Oh.
I never really liked them. I'm not a fan of sour, and I never have been.
Interesting. Where are you guys saying then? What tier?
I think. I was gonna say, but A or B is fine.
I was gonna say this is personal preference.
I'm okay with B. It's
Like,
Okay, we'll put it B then.
it is a fairly average thing. It's not like I have them anymore.
Now, as I say, B is like average because you were saying that liked them when you were a kid, fell off on them a bit.
Correct.
Reese's Pieces. I used to eat Reese's Pieces.
It's the wrong kind.
It's not the superior Reese's. However,
If it was the cups, that'd be completely different.
those are coming later. But
I mean, Reese's Pieces aren't bad. They're just inferior M&Ms.
That's
they're
Smarties.
they're in. Well, so, okay, yet again, Smarties in Canada is something different than it is in yes. We don't have
Oh,
the
is he
Canadian
talking about
version of
Skittles?
Smarties. No, Smarties in Canada is actually like a. It's just another chocolate coated candy.
Oh.
It's like
Rockets
an
are the
M&M.
sugar.
Yeah, for
I
them,
don't-
our Smarties are called Rockets in Canada. And I don't know if
Uh,
Smarties slash Rock. Yeah, so on our screen, Kyle, I don't know if you're looking. It's labeled Smarties because I assume this was made by someone from the U.S. Then.
it's definitely U.S. But
So, yeah, Reese's Pieces. I still think they're good. They're not the superior Reese's, however, still good. And so they obviously live in that Skittles, M&M, obviously Reese's Pieces world where like it depends on, I guess, your favorite flavors. I think it's like a solid B.
I'd say high B, low A. They're good.
I could do it in A if you guys want. If you guys, what are you thinking, Kyle? B or A?
If it was the OG, I'd say at least a B for those.
B for these. Okay, we're gonna put these over Warheads though for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is Bubble Tape, which I hadn't had since I was like 10. So I don't really remember what it tastes like.
Oh my god, that shit. Okay.
There's not I see the
My
taste
childhood.
isn't bad, but what annoys me about it is there's never enough in there. Well, no, it's not the size of the container. It's like half the size of the container.
Yeah, no, it's like wrapped. It's wrapped like tape. Like, so it's only like a few strands around, from what I remember.
Yeah, it's like not like you're getting less gum for your money.
Yeah, it was the fact that it was
taste that
tape.
good.
No.
It wasn't even good. Yeah.
No, that's why like it. I remember since a kid, I'm nostalgic for it. So maybe C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D, I could even if
I
you guys
agree.
wanted to do D, I would.
I'm done for a C. I don't
C
want
because of nostalgia, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Like it's just one of those things where, like, in hindsight, it's like, yeah, it wasn't actually good, but
not even
like,
a little bit.
yeah. So this next thing, I know what it is, but like, I want to see if I put it on here. Does it go to full picture? No, I forget the full name of it, but I've seen it before.
100 grand.
100
I've never
grand.
actually had one.
Yeah, I've never eaten it either. Kyle, have you eaten this?
I don't know what that is.
I know what it
Okay.
is. It's basically a Crunch bar over with caramel on the inside, but I've never actually had it.
All right, so I'm gonna rename the "What is this" to also be called "We haven't eaten it," so it goes into "We haven't eaten it" category. This is Bazooka Bubblegum.
D. The comics suck and the gum is flavorless.
It's worse than flavorless.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
I-
not good.
I'm-
I would literally prefer flavorless.
Yeah, we're gonna put that in D. I never, cause like they used to, so like I used to get Bazooka, like Bazooka did like a partnership with like baseball cards, and like a piece of gum would come in it, and if you try, it was disgusting. The little piece of gum that came with it, like it's just like, why would you even do this?
Eating the
was
baseball card would taste better.
Yeah, right. It's like this was a bad idea. This is a general bad idea. Now we have Everlasting Gobstoppers.
They're not bad.
I'm feeling like BC.
D. I'd say C.
I hate gobstoppers. I always have. I want to say D.
So I'm
Like
hearing
I-
it's 2 C's and a D, so maybe low C.
Yeah, we'll see. Cause I'm nostalgic for them, and the color change thing was cool, but they weren't really that good.
If half their gimmick is the color change, I didn't even know.
It literally is half the gimmick.
Yeah, that's
It
fair.
actually. That's,
Oh
that's
my
hilarious.
goodness! I didn't really. I just remember it being like from like the movie. But like, and it didn't look anything like the ones from the movie,
It does
which really confused me.
If you suck on it for a little bit, the first coating comes off and it's a different color and
That's
base.
funny. So next we have Sour Patch Kids. I actually really like Sour Patch Kids.
I know everybody else loves them. I hate them. D.
But you don't like sour though, right?
I love Sour Patch Kids. Holy fuck.
I love them too. Like, to me, they're like
That's just S tier for me.
S tier.
You know,
I
probably.
literally still buy them.
I'm not gonna vote on this because they're just something I don't like, but I'm kind of the outlier on that.
Okay, then Kyle, are you with me on S tier? Because I love
Oh
Sour
yeah,
Patch
100
Kids.
P. I literally still buy them. I love.
I
them.
know. I buy these too. Like, there is one candy on this list that I have in my room, and I will yell S tier for.
See, I actually have one of these candies right next to me right now, but we'll get to that.
That's curious. I wonder what yours is, because like for me, I'm like, obviously I know what it is, but anyways, hot tamales. I'm not a huge spice guy.
I hate spicy things.
Yeah, D. Not good.
Hey, okay.
They're painful Mike and Ikes.
Yeah, they're just shitty Mike and Ikes.
I'm gonna put it. I mean, we'll put them over the bazooka bubblegum. However,
If only because they have flavor.
yeah, because there is a flavor there. It doesn't matter whether we like that flavor.
Came with shitty comics.
Yeah. Well.
All right, I'm curious with you guys on this next one because I would say A. I like Tootsie
A.
Pop.
Yeah, A is about where I'd put Tootsie Pop.
Oh man, yeah. Those are solid A.
Oh, yeah, I not quite S because like to me they're not like the pinnacle of candy.
No.
That's
But
a
like,
pinnacle. Plus, I only really like the cherry and raspberry flavors, but still.
yeah, I like.
Don't
them
even
all.
care about the sucker part of it. I chew right through it.
Oh man, yeah. A lot of these candies are good. Sweet tarts, B, maybe B.
Yeah, I loved them as
They're-
a kid, but these days they're just sugar. Like
They're worse Smarties to me, as well.
I'd say they're better Smarties. But I still wouldn't
Oh,
rate them that
interesting. Okay,
They are better rockets for sure. Yeah.
I prefer Smarties, so that's interesting.
high.
But
I'd say B, like
I
ahead
think
of
B still.
Warheads.
Yeah. Are you against B, Kyle?
No, B's perfect.
Yeah. All right, candy orange slices.
What?
Yeah, they have candied orange slices, which I had like as a kid, so I barely remember how they taste.
Oh, I like these. These are the the fruit slices. Right?
Yeah.
I like my store sells these. They sell the cherry kind, and I love those. However, if I have to judge just based on orange, yeah, C.
It's probably C. I'm gonna put it probably actually at the end of C for now.
Mhm.
I didn't eat a lot of Fun Dip, to be
Oh, I
honest.
hate that shit.
Kyle, did you like Fun Dip?
Like who? Sorry.
Fun Dip?
Fun Dip when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't anymore. Like I will not touch it anymore. It's
I didn't
just
even
fucked
like
up.
it as a kid. It was so messy. Like,
Do you guys have a rating for it?
I'd say D. I honestly have never liked it.
I currently rated it a C.
I'll go C. I'm gonna put. I think it's better. Probably. Well, actually, I'm put it below the candied oranges for now. This next one is the reason why I need your guys' help because I don't know what it is.
Jawbreakers.
Jarbreakers. Okay.
Hate Jawbreakers too.
I'm not a huge Jarbreaker guy.
Yeah, not a fan. I had
So
a friend that actually broke part of his tooth off trying to bite one.
I'm just gonna put it in D off that. So I'm gonna put it between hot tamales and bazooka bubblegum because of the pain it can cause. I'd almost argue that's worse than hot tamales pain. And the pure boredom still keeps bazooka very low.
Right. Well, let's move on to one of my favorites.
These
love
are these are like chocolate covered mints, right? Or are they just mints?
They're Andes mints specifically. Like, you ever eat at Olive Garden?
I've had these before, but I'm trying. I remember the packaging so much, but I'm really trying to remember what's inside the packaging.
They're so good. If you have my dad uses them as a stocking stuffer.
Oh, okay. They are chocolate covered mints, though, right?
Well, here's the thing: if you pop them in the freezer for 5 minutes and take them out, they are amazing.
But like, I'm not wrong. They are chocolate covered mints.
Yeah, they're
Okay. I just kept asking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I like them a lot.
Kyle, I'm gonna guess you've never had these.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are they?
They're chocolate covered mints.
Andes mints. You ever hear of them?
Oh, sorry, not the brand.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably compared to like a similar candy you have. Well, where would you guys put this?
I'd put it in S. Honestly, I love these things.
Oh, okay. I would say like a low A maybe, but yeah, that works.
Yeah, I mean, if you like them that much, Colin, I'm with you on S then.
Yeah,
For me, I probably maybe A, but like if for when someone has like really like something, you know.
I'll
kind
bet
of
for
with.
this one. I don't mind because like I was gonna put it in A anyway. So
I'm realizing there's a second Sour Patch, and I'm wondering if these are different things.
Wait, scroll down.
Oh, this first one was gummy worms.
Sorry, I was not reading. I probably.
But they're the same thing. They're just in different
Gummy worms
shapes.
and Sour Patch are not the same thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, they're Sour Patch gummy worms.
Oh, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah,
I know there was sour gummy worms.
Yeah, sour gummy worms and the.
Where do you want
and
to
the
put sour
candies.
gummy worms?
Not nearly as high as Sour Patch.
No, I just put the
Wait,
Sour
they're not
Patch
the same
Kids.
thing?
No.
No.
I did not know that.
Maybe B.
The gummy worms themselves and B. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm just gonna do
Okay.
Sour Patch gummy worms apparently.
Sour Patch are basically just Swedish fish that are. Where's my connect on the list?
there's two heavy hitters coming up for me in the near future, wherever they are. Lifesavers. They're like
For like
solid.
nostalgia.
they're like average, I would say.
They're like the definition of average,
Yeah.
I think.
Also, when I had braces, see, I was a big gum chewer, and then I got braces, and I
No
couldn't
more
chew
gum.
anymore.
Yeah.
So I used to I used peppermint lifesavers. I just pop them in.
I think B, right? Because like they're average, they're lifesavers. You know,
Yeah, could be.
like if you got them, you're not like overly excited, but you're not like upset. Ring pops. I have nostalgia for ring pops.
Yeah,
I would like ring pops in A probably.
I was gonna say they should be top of B because
I'm
like,
with, I'm okay with a high B because to me like them and Tootsie Pops are like about the same level of nostalgia for me.
well, I like ring pops more. Like Tootsie Pops, I'll still have, but I don't know if I'd have a ring pop today.
Kyle, have you ever had ring pop?
Yep.
What did you think of them?
I mean, it's yeah. It's
We'll put it
just a
top
lo-
B then. We'll put it
it's
top
just-
B, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is just a lollipop. It's just served in kind of a cool
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it's just like it's a ring pop. We have Three Musketeers.
I like those. I also like the history because they used to come in a package of 3, and there'd be
Okay,
chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Oh, did not know that.
Big fan, actually. At least an A, I think.
Yeah, I think A.
Yeah,
I think they're
Like
solid.
a low A. They're not the
They're,
best. But
they're a
good.
solid A. I'm gonna put them below Tootsie Pops. They're pretty
Gummy
good.
worms without the caramel.
Yeah, that's true. Twizzlers.
I love Twizzlers.
I used
They're
to love
objectively-
them.
I love Twizzlers, but they're objectively bad. Like I
They
love
are
them.
bad.
I think they're C.
Nibs are where it's at. If they were nibs, down 100p. But they're not nibs.
I actually used to really enjoy Twizzlers.
Like
One of the weirder candies to realize that I can't eat one due to having celiacs.
What?
Yeah, I can't eat Twizzlers.
really?
Yeah, they
But
use
why?
wheat.
They use wheat and
Yep.
They
Twizzlers.
probably shouldn't.
No,
Yeah, I'm like.
that's why I'm down for C.
Yeah.
I'll put it top C because I think it's probably.
I mean, I shouldn't like them. They have the consistency of rain poncho, but like
Okay, Colin, I'll give you this. They don't make a bad straw.
they don't.
I used to love doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh man, I like biting the ends off and just
Yeah.
drinking your drink with it. Oh, so great.
It's a better straw than those fucking paper bullshits they're handing out now.
Yes,
so.
definitely.
Honestly, though,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'd rather use a Twizzler. Save
Every
the environments. Use Twizzlers as straws. That should be their new
they
marketing.
should make them like slightly with a slightly wider hole, like
Yeah, why not?
giggity. But anyway,
I was waiting for it, but I'm like, all right, it's his joke.
I failed the jump. Sorry, one of the things I'm grinding is a jump puzzle as well. Every time I laugh too hard, I fuck up the jump.
Oh no! All right, so next we have Jolly Ranchers. I do enjoy a good Jolly Rancher.
the only kind I've ever liked have been the blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry are the best. It's
Lemon.
just fact. Lemon?
They make lemon ones.
I never had a lemon Jolly Rancher.
I've only.
Yep, they used to.
I thought it was the
Oh.
5 colors. It was grape, cherry, blue raspberry.
Back in the
watermelon.
day.
This must be a discontinued one that Kyle
Yes.
used to like. I was thinking B probably.
Yeah,
I think they're like ring pop tier.
Again, yeah, I have more nostalgia for them because they were like one of the candies I would have, like teachers would buy for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so this is one of the candies I have a passion for. This is the candy that I have in my room. Swedish Fish. I will love this to go and test here.
I'm so down for that.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely. Yeah,
my
yeah.
my beautiful friends.
I still also buy Swedish Fish.
They're so oh my
they're
god,
good,
they're
like-
so good. Swedish Fish and one other candy that Kyle and I are also probably going to both say S tier when it gets there.
Something about Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. Yeah, exactly. I
will say
dailies.
I also really love Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are
Tootsie Rolls are great. That's literally what Kyle wanted the Tootsie Pop for.
Yep.
So, do you want that in A tier, Kyle?
I vote S.
I'm okay with that. Yep.
All right, I'm not against it. S tier.
Like, I'm depressed when I go. When I go buy like a bag of Child's Play, and it's like, August, because they sell it year round.
There you go.
I don't know what that means, but I know Child's Play is a movie with Chucky.
Child's Play is what they call. So Child's Play down here is like a Halloween bag. It's literally like a 5-pound bag of every size and shape of Tootsie Rolls, every flavor of Tootsie Rolls.
It's just like a mix of Tootsie Roll products.
It is a real thing. I'm not joking you.
No, I didn't realize it was called Child's Play, but as soon as you said Child's Play, I'm like, I assume this is what you're talking about.
Let's just say I bought maybe several bags too many on a Halloween sale near me.
Hey, it happens, man. Next we have Mounds.
To the next D tier.
My mom really enjoys Mounds, but she's not here.
I hate coconut. End of sentence.
I kind of want to put in C. Because I don't think it's as bad as the stuff in D.
I'll be honest. I think I'd rather have any other thing in D than Mounds. I'd rather have hot tamales, jawbreakers.
What about Kyle? What about you?
What is it?
Mounds?
I don't know what those are.
Chocolate covered
coconut.
Oh, it's coconut, right?
Yeah. C for coconut.
I feel like they call something else here, but yeah, I don't like them.
Well, there's two varieties. There's Mounds and there's Almond Joy. Almond Joy has.
I think I'm gonna put it bottom of C, just cause. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know, like candy string. Is that what it's actually called?
Candy bracelets or candy necklaces is what I would call it.
Oh, those fucking things. Yeah.
I hate them. They suck.
Yeah, they're very much trash.
I put them in D.
I put them in D too. It's either you look weird when you try to eat them.
Yeah, I was confused when people were like, "You can eat them," but I'm like, "Why is everyone wearing them?"
Yeah, like why would you want to lick your wrist for an hour?
What do you mean? I taste delicious.
I bet Kyle. Anyway,
I
we had this conversation last week, I think.
We did.
Yeah, and I think Colin wanted us to stop. Actually, so
That was because it was blood.
Oh, it was because it was blood. This is just so just the meat. Colin's probably not uncomfortable with this then. So yeah, I would say that Kyle probably is very tasty.
I mean, I don't know. You probably get some decent bacon off of me, but
here we go. I'll take a nice taste test of all the Anyway, Razzles. I've never had Razzles before. I don't know what Razzles are.
I had a friend that used to like gobble these. I've never had them.
All right, that sounds like none of us have had them.
So I think that goes into
what is it? We haven't had it. Crunch Bar.
Top of B.
I think Crunch Bar is like A or S, maybe A. I'll go A. So it comes...
I'll go A. I wouldn't say S.
So this is gonna go top of A.
Easily one of my favorite.
Like this is one of those bars I'd rather get the fun size one of than the full size.
I used to, you know what?
I am in love with these things. So,
Kyle, actually, my job here is I want to make everyone happy today, so I'm gonna vote with you in S tier.
That's fair. I'm not gonna argue.
No, I was gonna say I don't think this is one that like you're gonna be like, no.
yeah, I love.
Because Crunch Bars are delicious.
Like hot tamales is like probably the only thing here I'd say no.
Yeah. Yeah, there are very few things that I'm gonna be like. Actually, yeah, hot tamales and like I think most of the things in D tier. Let me scroll.
Honestly, there's one thing on this list that annoys me, but it's only because I don't think it should be here. Why are Gushers on the list? They're not a candy.
There.
They're not.
When we get to them, we'll get to them. But candy cigarettes.
Oh fuck yeah!
They're not good.
They're not good, but
they're funny.
I have nostalgia for them because I used to like.
Very huge in the 90s.
So
like, absolutely massive.
Yeah, but like we went before quarantine at my paper. All of the reporters we got a bunch of candy cigarettes, and pretended to be old-time reporters. Because, like, you know, in the movies, like, a reporter would be smoking a cigarette and, like, talking in, like a grizzled voice.
Yeah, in the 1940s voice.
Yeah, exactly. So we did that, so
Hello,
that's
it's
why...
Captain the front desk. I've got your new front page story.
And we'd... Yeah. So...
I love these, even though I've only really had them, like, twice, because I got them once on a field trip and then once on vacation, and both times it led to an hour lecture by my mom about smoking. Which I don't really get, because I had and still have asthma, so I would never smoke
you
for
weren't
real.
gonna smoke anyway. Yeah. I still think these are C, maybe?
Yeah, I'll put them in C, because they're not good as a candy, they're just good because you can pretend like you're smoking.
I'll put them bottom C, because, like, you know. So
Funny thing is, I remember we had to do a small play in one of my English classes, and they would let me use those, so I actually took a Tootsie Pop and just, like, colored the end, like, black.
That is funny. That is a good keck.
My Warlock's 1203 already.
Excellent.
Me.
Kit Kat's S tier. I will hear no arguments.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm putting it in Swedish Fish Sour Patch Land. Because it's that
right.
good.
Yeah, they're good.
So
here's the thing. I actually don't like Smarties.
I like Smarties, but, like, I think you guys are saying you like Sweet Tarts more. I like Smarties a lot more.
I hate Rockets.
Yeah, I'd say D, but Tony, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I say C.
I was going A with them.
Oh.
That's why, like, I think that's why I think I'm going to sort them actually next to Sweet Tarts, probably.
That works for me.
Because, like...
I was willing to give it a little bit of extra because I know they keep Chris alive.
Oh, okay. So, because we love Chris, I'm going to actually sort them above Sweet Tarts.
That's fine.
That's apparently what they give diabetic people in case of emergency is, like, giant rockets. I say rockets, but
because
you
they're
yeah,
they're the same thing. Yeah. Yorkshire patties or little peppermint patties. Yeah.
I love these things. They're another thing you should pop in the freezer for 5 minutes before you eat them, though.
I was never big into them.
Most mint candy, if you put it in the freezer or the fridge for a little bit and then try it, is like twice as good as it usually is. Mostly because menthol is activated through cold, but
that's fair. I'm like B on it probably.
Yeah, mid B, high B.
Yeah, I'll put it. Kyle, do you think this is better than Reese's Pieces? Have you ever had a peppermint patty?
I have. I don't think it's better than them.
What about Smarties / Sweet Tarts?
Yes.
Okay, right, we'll sort them right in between those then. Next we have Dots, which I have not had Dots in a very long time.
What is a Dot?
Dots are D because they're gumdrops, but they don't taste like gumdrops. They taste like wax.
I don't remember what they taste like.
That's because they don't taste like anything.
Yeah, probably. And Kyle doesn't know what Dots are, so I'll just go top a D with it. Does start with the letter D.
Fair enough.
Marshmallow Peeps.
I hate these things.
I actually kind of like them.
I hate them.
So much.
I used to hate them, but then, like, a year ago, I had one, and I'm like, why is this good? This shouldn't be good.
I always got them for Easter, and I always traded them with my little brother for something better from his basket.
Like, I don't know why I like them. I don't have a reason why I like them.
I put them in D, honestly. I don't... It's bad. Bad.
I'm going B.
Bad.
B for bad, sure.
No, I'm not saying B. I want to lower than that. I'm sorry, Charlie.
No,
absolutely.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think it. To me, it's not D tier. I think it's probably should end up in C.
I can deal with C, but not, you know.
But like low C.
Yeah.
I'll put it below Fun Dip. I don't know if anyone else has had these, but like, I used to buy them at the dollar store, like cookie dough bites. They're delicious.
This is literally, so there's a Five Below next to my movie theater, so I always stop in there for 2 boxes of these for $2, and then I head to the movies.
They're delicious. I think like A.
I'd honestly say S, but if you guys aren't willing to do that, I'll say A.
Because like I'm looking at S, and I'm like, I don't know if you quite crack the mold of S. Kyle, I don't know if you would have had these before.
Keto.
They
I've
had...
had keto before. I don't know what the brand is. So
All right, we'll put it in A. I'm gonna put it top
put it
A
in
though.
A.
Top of A.
Must be good.
Yeah, I don't know the brand. Like, there are good. When I could have them, they
They're
were
not
good.
really like a brand per se. They're just kind of a niche thing.
Yeah. Starburst. I enjoy Starburst.
Okay, but which
Yeah,
flavors?
Starburst.
Which flavors?
It's an adventure normally.
Lemon.
I like the lemon. I like the
Lemon?
I like
strawberry. I like the cherry. I like the orange. I think all of them.
Like
No,
lemon and cherry are the
It's
best.
strawberry and cherry, and then you throw away the.
Pink
the
ones are
yellow.
shit. I eat them first. Just so I don't
No,
have to deal
no.
with them
The
anymore.
orange is the worst, followed by lemon.
I mean, those are my least two favorite.
All right, I'm gonna say A tier for Starburst.
Yeah, I'll go A.
Hey, easy.
I'm gonna put them like there. So now is probably one of the easier S tiers, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I hear nothing, so I'm gonna slot it into S tier.
Again, this is one of the ones I go against the grain on, but I also know I'm outvoted by like every living person.
Kyle, you're S on it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I would say like a high B maybe.
Oh.
I do not like them that much at all.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing like that you really like a mint things, but do you not like peanut butter?
I have anti-nostalgia for peanut butter because for a long time that's all I had for lunch was a peanut butter sandwich.
That's fair.
So I kind of stay away from peanut butter these days.
So fruit gushers, to
These
me,
things
they're
not. I don't
they're,
consider them candy.
They're candy. It's just sugar wrapped
Yeah,
in
it's
sugar.
I understand that,
I think
but
it's
like,
candy.
I think
Because what else would it be?
Yeah, but it's like I put them in the, I put them in more the category of like lunch gummies or fruit by the foot type stuff.
To me,
like,
that's all candy.
That's candy.
It's technically candy, but
They're,
I don't think this is like
What
are-
fruit by the foot isn't fruit. You know that, right?
It's
It's just sugar.
no, I have a severe head injury. Yes, I know.
So like they're just like they're gummies. They're just like filled gummies.
Yeah.
I don't think they're good, but they are candy.
It's like if you shoved a bunch of fucking liquid sugar inside of a gummy bear. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I'll be honest, I've actually never had them.
I think they're like a solid C.
there we go. Oh, I like them more than that, but
Where do you want them,
I
Kyle?
was gonna say B, but
Oh,
yeah.
I'll go B. I don't really care that much. They don't offend me.
I think they used to be better.
I haven't had them since I was a kid.
That's true about literally everything, though.
Yeah. No, I got they weren't brand gushers though.
Oh, they were
That's
like
why.
the store brand.
I got off-brand gushers like a month ago, and they were just shit. I'm like, no, these are way better.
Yeah, I wonder if like they would have like the actual brand though would still not be bad. Who knows?
I know they tasted like wine gummies this time. I'm like, I don't like those. So.
Nah. So lemon heads.
I love lemon.
Lemon heads. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what lemon head is, but I love lemon.
That's one of those candies you only find at like Cracker Barrels or
yeah.
like niche stores like mine.
I think it's like B or C.
I honestly, they're not really good.
Yeah, that's why I'm like maybe C, but like they don't. To me, they're not like the
I'd say
lowest tier.
C. D is reserved for things that are either actively malicious or completely tasteless.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sort it behind nostalgia gum tape.
Yeah, it works.
Airheads. I like Airheads.
I love Airheads.
I think Airheads is at least like an A for me.
Honestly, yeah.
A for Airheads.
You know what I used to do to Airheads? I would
Did
I'd
you
keep
use
them...
them as a tongue?
No, I'd keep them in my
I
pocket
did.
till they got soft.
Fuck.
They're shaped like a tongue. So you just put them in your mouth and go blah.
No, I'd keep them in my pocket until they got soft, then roll them up into a ball, and then I'd eat them.
Huh. I'm gonna put them in A tier before I feel any more eyes in my direction from Kyle. Dum Dum Lollipops.
These are ones that I have real nostalgia for.
I love them.
Like there's, but also like, it's more nostalgia than actual liking. At this point.
I like them. They're A tier for me.
They're so tiny though.
You
I
don't
know
have
what
to
the fuck
have
those
one.
Like, yeah, I know, but like the problem, I
They
actually
come
the
in a
problem
bag
is-
of like 500.
Yeah, but the problem is like the size matters because you get like half the taste of the lollipop and half the taste of the paper stick.
You know, I didn't mind the paper stick.
Fair enough.
Matters.
I'll put them in A, but like bottom of
They're
the tray. I don't want
they're
them
not. Yeah, like A is generous.
A is generous, top of B might be more accurate,
Yeah.
but
We're not always about accuracy here.
fair enough.
Hershey's Kisses.
So okay, here's one of my weird fat guy sins. I don't like straight chocolate.
Huh.
You only like gay chocolate?
Correct. If by that you mean dark chocolate, but anyway.
What the fuck? Milk chocolate, like what?
I actually,
dark
when I
chocolate.
could have it, I prefer dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate over milk chocolate day of the week.
That is actually how I felt too. I am sorry, Kyle. This might be the only time I
I
ever
like
have
milk.
another person that like wanted dark chocolate other than me. Most dark chocolate has milk in it, but
Yeah, there's-
just not
there's
as
milk.
much.
Dark
Yeah,
chocolate has
for
less
sure.
milk and more cocoa. Like
So Hershey Kisses, though, like, I think like when it comes to Hershey's Kisses, you can put this is all of the Hershey Kisses, so like different flavors, different.
I don't like. Okay, I'll be even more brutal. I don't like Hershey's Kisses any variety, and I've tried them all.
I used to love them. I love Hershey's chocolate.
I'm down with them.
I think they're at least an A.
I won't argue with them, but I just personally I'm not a
That's the
huge
same,
fan.
maybe a B, but yeah.
I'm gonna go A because my family when I was little used because they're made in Pennsylvania, so that's where we used to vacation.
We had a Hershey factory that turned into a wheat factory.
Oh.
Balls.
But we used to vacation to Pennsylvania where the Hershey's factory is.
No, dude, it's just like down the road, like an hour from here.
Ugh, Snickers.
Dude, I love Snickers.
I don't.
I was indifferent about Snickers, so I'm kind of going to let you guys.
I put them in B because I know that everybody likes them, but personally I don't like them.
Kyle, where do you want them?
Yes.
All right, so
No.
S and B equals A.
That's about right.
That's actually it.
Twix.
Twix, on the other hand, is S.
Twix is absolutely an S.
Yeah, I'm
This
okay
is,
with that.
this is another one I like to put in the freezer.
Well, a
Caramel
lot of
gets, like,
chocolate
really-
products are good in the freezer.
No, but I like it because the caramel is actually turns into like a taffy like consistency. It's really good.
So you ever put the caramel eggs, like the ones?
Nah, I never got.
Okay,
I used to
yeah,
like
if
them.
you get those and put them in the freezer, that's fucking tight.
All right, what the hell are these things?
Nerds.
I hate nerds.
Nerd.
Nerd. Dodge.
God damn it, Piccolo.
Nerds though,
that's
is a candy or a B? A solid B.
Yeah,
They're like the generic sugar things, so I'm gonna put them below sweet charts.
they're literally just pop rocks without the carbon. Like
Milk Duds. Never
I think-
really cared for Milk Duds
I was
personally.
gonna say, I think you mean tooth cement.
I'm gonna probably say C because I know Jacob used to like these.
I'm gonna
Or
say
likes
C
them.
for cavities.
Kyle?
What's a milk dud?
Hey, okay, we're gonna put in C.
It's literally like a drop of caramel.
Is it a Malteser?
No, it's caramel covered in chocolate.
Oh, that's good.
I never liked them though, and I like caramel.
like a
Is it
solid-
caramel?
Like
Yeah,
a
but
thick
it-
caramel, or is it like a?
It's like a thick caramel that is like, if you try to bite into it, you'll lose your tooth, and if you
Yeah,
suck
yeah.
on it for a while, it's just not good. It's
Oh, I'm
just not
down. That sounds amazing, actually. I like that. Like that. Real
Okay,
Also-
their Milk Duds are yeah.
Yeah, also, here's the other thing. It takes you literally an hour of brushing to fully fix your teeth after you eat them.
Yep.
Like,
That's the kind of candy I want.
We're gonna leave them in C, I think, for now, at the very least, because they sound hazardous. I never had an atomic fireball before.
I have always thrown them out. I had one once.
Yeah, they're awful.
Never again.
So D tier, I'm here from you guys.
D tier. Behind hot tamales.
Okay. Milky Way. I used to like Milky Way.
I like them better than
Milky Way's
Snickers.
a Mars bar, right?
Yes.
Milky Way is a
yes.
Snickers without peanuts.
Yeah, Mars bar.
Yeah, it's a Mars bar. I think it's like S for me, but I can understand A.
A works for me. If you guys want S,
Easy
I
S
won't
for
argue
me,
with this
yeah.
Okay,
one. Like,
S. We'll put in S.
especially the dark chocolate one.
I used to love every Milky Way. All of the flavors. Blow Pops. These are the pops that I have the least amount of nostalgia for.
Yeah, inferior Tootsie Pops.
Oh, those are the ones with the gum in the middle?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's shit.
C? C?
D for Crap Center.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them below Nostalgia Gum. These are Lifesavers again, but these are the hard candy ones. Were the other ones not hard candy? No, those are just the 5 flavors. I don't know the difference here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, are those the gummy ones? They might be the gummy ones.
It says hard candy on it.
No, the ones up top. The ones already on the list, I think, might be gummy.
These are like the one on the list is like the classic Lifesaver container.
You want to just delete this one and move on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, since I can't actually remove items, I'm just gonna put it right next to the other Lifesavers.
Yeah, it works.
Pez. I used to like Pez. Cool little dispensers.
Ugh.
I mean, here's
That's
the
good
thing.
candy, though.
The dispensers are awesome. The actual candy blows.
That's why I
Yeah.
think it's the dispensers need me want to put it with other generic sugar candies in B tier.
Okay, but how about D for dispenser?
No. No.
Where are rockets? Because they should go around there.
That's what
It's the
that's
same.
generic sugar
Yeah.
candies in B tier.
Okay.
Just gonna Pop Rocks. To me, that's also where they belong. Generic sugar candies in B tier.
Yep.
Never had them. It's my.
Just easy to put them.
I'd say my assisted. I'd say my actual suicide plan is to mix Pop Rocks and Coke and then drink it. I hear no one's ever tried it before.
People have done it before.
What do you mean people haven't done it before?
What do you mean, people? This is my idea.
you know what,
my
Kyle?
idea that
Kyle,
it's
he's got a
no-
point. No one has ever thought of this before.
There you go. All right.
Candy buttons.
Terrible.
I actually liked candy buttons.
They don't taste like anything.
It was the like lore of eating a button off of paper. You just taste the paper, but I'm like, oh, this is fun, man. I'm
is that
having a good
a
time. I don't remember anything about the taste, but I'm like, oh, this is cool, man. I'm just biting paper. Like I rip them off more paper. It's like a little bit of non-paper taste with a lot of paper.
E.
Kyle, did you ever have candy buttons?
No. I'm assuming they're really shitty, though.
They're not great, but to me they're better than candy bracelets. I want them at bottom of C.
No, they should be right next to candy.
No,
bracelets.
they're better than candy
They're not
bracelets.
better than candy bracelets.
Yeah.
I would rather have a candy bracelet.
I would rather have dots. The buttons. Candy
Put 'em in-
buttons, not
put
the
'em in
dots.
Tony, put them in D.
Okay, yeah, bottom C. No problem.
Nope,
I'm glad
nope.
we all agree here.
Top
So
of
we're,
D,
we're
all right?
moving on to Mike and Ike's.
I'm not. No. Top of D. I'm
Kyle,
not
you would
going
argue
to-
that Mike and Ike's are S tier, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100% S tier.
They're the #1 slot.
I'm gonna put him below Swedish Fish, but
Fuck yourself. No.
yeah.
They go #1 slot, Tony.
No, they're
We
behind.
know
Swedish.
this.
They're behind
Tony!
Swedish Fish. I'm with
I
Tony.
love
Tony!
Swedish Fish.
I'm with
Tony!
Tony on this one.
We have been fighting for Mike and Ike's since we've known each other.
Okay,
And
but
now
now
you're
we're
gonna dare
now-
to put them behind Swedish Fish.
All right.
now we're to the candy I have right next to me, which is a large bag.
I'll
of
put. I will
M&Ms.
slot them above Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
M&Ms.
M&Ms should be top of S. M&Ms are objectively the best candy.
What? No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're very good.
They're so damn good.
I don't
I
think
have them
they're
in my mouth right
objectively
now.
the best.
All right.
That's Mike and Ike's and Swedish Fish fight that in my heart. I think they belong with like Kit Kat and Reese's.
No, they belong at the top of the list because M&Ms are objectively the best candy.
Kyle, where would you put M&Ms?
I don't like them better than Reese's.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't even like them better than Sour Patch or
I like
Twix.
them better than Kit Kats. I like them better than everything.
All right, I'm gonna put them below Reese's then because I think
Yeah,
that's.
Tony.
In my head, they go between Twix and the mint.
All right. See, like I wasn't even the lowest on them, Colin. These are just jelly beans. Just jelly
say
They're
beans.
just bad mechanics.
I'd say B, depending on the brand you get.
Yeah, it's B. I'm gonna put them towards the higher end of generic sugar items.
The
Whoopers.
ones that taste like farts.
No, these are Whoppers. Sorry, I have the
Oh, I
Pokemon
hate these fucking
in my
things.
head. These are the Maltese balls, Kyle.
Oh, those things are ass.
Malted.
Malted.
balls.
Sorry, my yeah.
Monsters.
Maltesers. Yeah, that's. I think
hate
they're
them.
maybe C because I don't think they're D, but like they're not great.
I think they're D, but you know,
I think they're absolute garbage.
they're garbage.
All right,
D.
if you guys want them in D, that's fun.
All right, now what the hell is this next thing?
I don't. They're like little candy soda bottles.
Yeah. They are. I remember those fucking things.
I don't remember if I ever ate them. I know I've seen them before.
Never even seen them. Never even had them.
Some of them tasted like root beer. Some of them tasted like cola. Some of them tasted like it was actually like they were pretty good.
Where would you put them, Kyle?
I haven't seen them in fucking like,
probably
15
B
years,
because
but
I don't know if they exist anymore.
I've never
I
had
don't
them, so I have
don't know if they
no
exist
opinion.
anymore. But they used to be fucking top tier.
I'm gonna put them in B with other sugar things for now because I don't know if they exist.
Those are solid.
So I know I'm gonna be outvoted here, and
I love Skittles.
I love Skittles.
I'm gonna put. I want them in S because I can still
S.
eat them.
That's
Yeah.
for Skittles, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Have you guys ever had the America mix?
No.
I literally just realized how
hold
awkward
on.
that was.
Can we put Skittles at the bottom of S mostly because they changed green from lime to apple, and I hate that.
I'm 100% down for that reasoning.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put it. I
'Cause
got
apple
it in
sucks.
S. So
No, but
That's
you
fine.
guys, I don't know if you'll be able to get it, but I know Tony should be able to get it. It's called the America mix. It's so good. It's a bunch of different. It's red, white, and blue flavored, and it's so good.
there's 2 Skittles.
There's 2 Skittles. They're the
Okay.
same package too. What the fuck? They're both
Just-
the red packaging.
Just stick it right next to each other, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe
Wait.
wait, is one of them Skittles with lime and one without?
That's what I was about to say.
All right, we're gonna say the second one was with lime, so I'm gonna put it next to M&M's.
That works.
Heath bars. My dad loves them. Didn't ever really care too much for them. I'm gonna say they're
what that
probably
is.
like a B. I don't know how to describe Heath.
It's toffee. I've never had it, but I know it's toffee.
It's
Oh.
B.
Coffee's good.
I'm gonna say B.
No
Yes.
opinion.
I'm gonna slot it in B. I'll put it below the soda candy. Laffy Taffy. It wasn't never really huge in Laffy Taffy, to be honest.
I
I
love
think it was
Laffy
really
Taffy. The friggin' banana and the strawberry flavors were the best.
Yeah, just never,
Wasn't it
like-
basically the same as the what was that other thing that was there? The Airheads.
I like
no,
the
no,
Airheads
no.
a
Laffy
lot
Taffy
more.
is different.
Because like Airheads were like,
I'll be honest. Laffy Taffy, I vote A. I really like Laffy Taffy.
I think I'm B on them.
I clearly don't remember them properly then because I thought they were the same as Airheads.
Yeah, they're really not.
I don't remember them being too close to Airheads. Kyle, you A or B on this?
I mean, I apparently don't remember them properly, so I want to say B because they're not
We'll put them top
memorable.
of B then. Gummy bears.
A.
Yeah, hey, gummy bears are a classic.
Bears are solid.
Yeah, they're pretty
All
solid.
depends on the branding.
I once started a fight between several of my family members because I only had I had like 3 bags of gummy bears, but 4 people to hand them out to.
Oh no.
What's a Babe Ruth?
Never had one.
I don't remember. I know what they are. Like
I've literally never had one, so I have no opinion.
like I had one when I was younger.
The Three
so-
Musketeers.
Let me Google it because I'm not actually sure the actual breakdown.
You can't just Google
it's
Babe Ruth because it'll come up with the
no baby.
baseball player.
I googled Baby Ruth. It's made of peanuts, caramel, and milk chocolate flavored nougat.
So it's a Milky Way.
So it's a Milky Way. It's a worse Milky Way.
Yeah, like is there any?
Yeah. So where's Milky Way? S tier? So maybe like B tier?
That's a Three Musketeers bar. Yeah. Okay.
Or yeah. So we're
I
gonna
don't
put
know.
it in like. The only reason I know Baby Ruth is from the movie The Goonies. I guess you guys haven't seen The Goonies.
The Mars bar without the caramel.
Yeah, candy corn. This is where everyone's gonna be divided. I love candy corn.
D. Bottom of D.
It's pretty trash.
Top of S.
Bottom of
So
D.
that's not good, Tony.
I actually have candy corn in my house and I enjoy it.
Do you say candy corn? And I keep thinking like the popcorn that's covered in that shit. That
No,
makes it
the
pink.
candy corn.
That's candy corn.
Candy corn.
This is shit corn.
Okay,
Alright.
so top of S tier, one bottom of D tier.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the popcorn that's like popped.
And
it's covered in
Kyle
candy.
is a good friend of mine and said B to make me happy, so they go in B tier.
Fine, bottom of B.
Yeah, middle of B. Got it.
Bottom of B, that's right.
They cannot go above my Sody Pops, Tony.
Okay.
They're not going above. Okay, no. Scroll back up. They're not going above jelly beans. Let's have some sense here.
But okay, they're not going above jelly beans.
I'll take it.
There we go.
Got my Sody Pops in there.
Alright.
Not going above jelly beans. Okay, I'll move the jelly beans up.
I'm
Okay.
a really big fan of rockets and shit.
So we're gonna take Almond Joy, stick it next to Mounds, and call it a
Where
day.
do we put mounds?
C.
I don't know if those are. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
C
they're pretty
behind
much
Milk
just.
Duds.
Milk Duds sound amazing. I want them now. By the way.
I don't remember them being too. I never had them very often.
They're bad.
I don't know what the next ones are. They're like
Gumdrops. Put them next to orange slices. They're literally the same thing, just a different shape.
not my gumdrop buttons. That's some line from the movie
Not
Shrek.
the gumdrop, but
Pixie sticks.
I hate them.
Just pure sugar.
I hate them mostly because when you give them to children, it's like feeding gremlins after midnight.
It's just giving them crack cocaine.
I hate them because idiots in my high school snorted them.
Snorted them. Yeah, same.
Did they enjoy their sinus infections?
I don't know. We had a hospital right beside us, so.
Straight to the morgue. So yeah,
It was like a triangle of the high school, the hospital, and the football field. So.
oh, perfect.
Oh, it
you
was-
could literally go from the football field to the hospital without ever having to touch the school. Like, it was just.
Alright, we'll put it in D tier. Hershey's milk chocolate to me is the classic chocolate
Classic.
bar. So S. I
Very
think.
standard.
I have no opinion. I don't like them, but I'm aware. Again, I'm the minority on that.
How does it count as an S, though?
Yeah, it's
a standard.
It's S. I used to vacation there, and I would like to have some.
I've been there a couple times. You stayed at the hotel?
Yes.
I've been there. My family went there a couple times during Christmas. It was
Yeah,
really cool.
we used to go just sporadically. I'm gonna put an S to give my childhood some meaning, Kyle. I'm glad you agree.
Okay.
Thank you, Kyle.
I
Kyle,
Hershey's
oh,
favorite too.
you're such a good friend, Kyle.
I'm not
Aw,
fighting
good
you. I'm not
Kyle.
fighting you.
Kyle, thank you, Kyle. Aw,
At this
what a
point,
good
I-
Kyle.
I'm just gonna do this.
He's not even fighting you.
Kyle's like, Tony, I'm not arguing. Oh, Kyle, this is your good Kyle. Exclamation point, Tony.
I went to the factory when I was a kid too.
Yeah, I was like, I would like to give my childhood some meaning, so S. If anyone argues with me, I'm keeping it in S. You cannot control me. So that is our candy tier. I think we actually pretty compared to every other tier list. I think we were actually pretty much in agreement on most things.
Most things.
There were only 3 items I think that we had
What was it?
drastic opinions on.
That- yeah,
it was
it was
obviously
point-
candy corn. I'm the crazy one, I know. And there were other things maybe.
Yeah, it was candy corn, Peeps, and paper dots. I think.
Yeah, but for Peeps, I wasn't that it wasn't it was C versus D. So to me, that's not crazy. And the candy buttons, it's C versus D. But I mean sizable tier list differences, like S to B or B to D.
What was the other one? Whatever.
Yeah, we
Good.
did. Yeah,
It's a
I
good
think this
list.
is a good list.
Good list.
I think we did well. So I've been bringing. So I have a few options for another list. I have the middle stage evolution for Pokemon starters, but I also have CS:GO stuff, which I know Colin is not a CS:GO person.
Yeah, I'll have to cat me out of that one.
So depending on how fast the Pokemon one goes, maybe we'll do CS, but we'll go Pokemon ones, cause, yeah. So we have the middle Evos, and they're all in order because they came all in order. So the person that made this one gets a big thank you from me.
Yep. Can I just ask too? Where the hell is everybody else? It's Saturday night.
I don't know.
There should be 1 or 2 people poking around TS we can drag in here and force to give opinions on.
Yeah, because
Maybe they're inefficiently grinding in Destiny. I've already done 3 characters, and I've only had it for.
I'm not even
12 hours.
online on Steam, I don't think. Oh, am I? I didn't have Steam open.
How long did it take me to grind out 3 characters?
Actually, I don't really see anyone online either on Steam.
Yeah, that's the thing. I only see old people of mine I should unfriend.
I don't know how much I played recently.
Yeah, but all right.
To be
So
fair, if we say Chance's name 3 times, he'll pop in.
I actually asked him, and I never heard from him, so I assume he's with Aries.
That's probably where half the people are tonight. Date night.
Yeah. Brecken's working tonight.
Bastards with their girlfriends and fulfilling emotional relationships.
As to say, I was with my girlfriend Thursday and Friday, the entire day, basically. Alright, so middle evolutions of Pokemon. We have Wartortle.
Yes.
So, for my criteria for these, I think, just because I want to sort of explain my reasoning, does it make sense? Is it good?
Is it cool?
Is it cool, and if it's got some redeeming factors, basically? I'm A on Wartortle.
S.
I think it's really cool, but it doesn't make sense.
The best boy.
Which is wrong.
No, but I just mean like it doesn't make sense going from Squirtle to Wartortle.
But it does.
Why?
Why does it make sense, Colin?
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because it has fluff.
Turtle.
It has ears and a tail, and then Blastoise doesn't have either of those.
He gets a big tail.
Yeah, Blastoise gets a tail.
Not a fluffy tail.
Yeah, that's because he's old.
Yeah. I like it because it looks like he's shooting water. It looks like it's like bubbles. I like it.
But like, I'm not wrong that it doesn't make sense.
This is just the edgy teenager phase where he grew his hair out.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's good.
I'm just saying it does not make sense.
Ivysaur, okay, but Ivysaur does. S.
Yeah, Ivysaur is the perfect example of a Pokemon that makes sense. So, S tier.
Charmeleon S2.
Yeah, Charmeleon, to me, maybe Charmeleon's A as well. It makes sense. I just think it's not as cool as like some of the other middle
It's a
Evos.
horn and some attitude.
Yeah, I just mean like I think there's a lot of other ones that I think are cooler.
I honestly don't.
That's why it's an opinion-based thing. Yeah.
I know. I'm just but just looking at looking at him, I'm like, I don't know. I think
I'm A on him. Kyle, where are you?
Also, I'm going off the anime, which is a little bit off
I
the
am
anime.
also going about the
Charmeleon
games
had
mostly.
personality in that, and
Yeah. I'm primarily going off the games.
He is the worst of the three, though.
That's sort of why I want him in
he
A
is the worst
as well.
of the 3, but I still think he's light years ahead of half the rest of the list.
Oh, half the rest, yes, but like that doesn't make
the list to compare.
But that doesn't make like him necessarily S just because he's better than a lot of them. You could be A tier and still better than a lot of them.
I'm thinking, if not low S, then top A.
I think top A. These are standard bearer for A. Bayleaf I think is an S tier.
C.
It's the best Evo. It's best one in that line.
I was gonna say she's also an A for me.
Okay.
I vote C.
C.
I don't like the Chikorita line at all. Bayleaf included.
Bayleaf, okay, so to me at least it makes sense. It's a cool design. If you're going off the anime, it was absolutely adorable in the anime.
Here's the thing though. It's boring. It's so boring.
Well, Kyle and I both said A. So it does give an A.
Well, no, that does not. But I said C, so doesn't that make it top?
You changed
C?
it from B though.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it.
I didn't change it. I said
A.
C.
You did.
So next we have Quilava, and Brecken would be very upset if I did not say S tier. She loves Quilava, so
E.
we'll say S tier.
Bottom of S.
Oh. Okay.
Kyle Brecken would be happy if you also just say S.
Yeah, she's not here, so fuck her.
I was about to say the viewer count's about to go up by 1.
It ticks up by 1. You see Kyle in all caps. Like you just feel someone staring behind you, Kyle. You just hear a snapping sound. It's like, well, I tried saving him. I just couldn't.
An exclamation point.
Yeah, exclamation point Kyle on that one. Croconaw is
Croconaw. I would
Croconaw.
also say
He's my favorite one.
I think
Yes,
it's A.
S.
Easy
S.
yes.
To me, he's
How is he worse
He's
than
Fred
fucking
Flintstone, I
Typhlosion's
love
little
it.
boy?
I actually like Quilava way more. I think Quilava's cool. He's got a nice little mohawk.
No.
He's got a loincloth. I like it.
You guys both said S, so 2 S's and 1 A goes S. But I think A. Like, A's not bad.
I know, but I think he's better than the other thing.
I would have put him above Charmeleon in A tier, though. I think he's
All right,
better
let's
than
move on to the
Charmeleon.
star of the show. Grovyle.
Grovyle is S. Yeah, Grovyle is probably...
Grovyle got an entire character in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time and Darkness.
Grovyle is probably, to me, one of the... It's probably like the best the Pokemon series has done with a middle evolution.
Oh.
I'm not go that far, but he's good boy.
Yeah, because like he makes sense. By my criteria, at least, he makes sense. He's got a cool design.
I don't like the design at all.
Oh, I like him.
All right, so I said S. Me.
Yeah. And Kyle?
Maybe I shouldn't say.
No, you could
Say
say.
it.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum. Kyle?
It's a Bravo.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 S's. That
Two
makes him
S's.
top of A.
Oh, 2 S's, 2 votes for S.
Oh, Tony.
So bottom of it. S. Okay.
Yeah, I put him bottom best. Combuskin is B, probably.
A. I'd say A.
Say an A as well.
Wow, I'm surprised because like so Blaziken's my favorite starter, but Combuskin, yeah, it goes into A off of that. But yeah, I don't think it's.
You don't like the cock, Tony?
It's a penis. Yeah, Kyle, it is a penis.
Yeah.
Okay, but Marshtomp D though.
I think Marshtomp is adorable.
I think
He,
it's dead-eyed.
he has a very friendly disposition to me.
He is dead-eyed and creepy.
I think he's A.
D for dead-eyed.
They also A.
So it's B, right?
Or it's 2 votes for A.
I thought we were averaging though.
Only when it suits them.
Yeah, it doesn't suit me in this guy. All right, we'll put it B. Yeah, it doesn't
That's
suit
how
me
it's-
this time.
That's good, by the way. This is a dictatorship, okay?
Yeah, come on, guys. Fuck. I forget his name.
Throttle.
Grottle, I think he's B.
C.
Very average looking shitty Ivysaur, so B.
Alright, 2 B's. Monferno, B, probably.
C.
I don't have a problem with the monkey. I'd call him B as well.
Yeah.
He's a Charmander ripoff. This one especially because the tail.
Primplop, I think is like at least an A.
At least an A.
B.
You say B or C?
B. B is in bird.
Okay, then that's 2 A's. I want to put him.
It's an S, actually. I like him better than the fucking...
Do you want
All
an
that
S,
shit.
Kyle?
I kind of do.
Alright, I'll say S with you then. So it's 2 S's and a B.
Then I look at the
What does
A
that
tier,
average out
I
to?
like him better than all that A tier stuff, so...
Does that average top of A or bottom of
Very
S?
bottom of S, I think.
Okay.
I'm okay with either, to be honest.
Now we're going to start to get to a bunch of them that I have no defense for.
So spoiler alert for anybody watching this podcast, none of my votes from now on are going to be higher than C.
No, probably not. There's actually like one Pokemon that I like more, but I guess no one will probably.
It's Naruto over there, right? Sorry, it's a red Sasuke. My bad.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
What?
Which one's Red Sasuke?
On the far right.
No, it's not
God,
the one.
dead-eyed rabbit. No.
No.
it's a red Sasuke.
Yeah. So I don't
Literally the
remember
best
what the
Pokemon.
middle Evo for is called for this guy. So
Superior. This is Servine.
Servine C.
C.
Sure.
Yeah. Pignite is D.
D.
Worst.
Yep.
2 of the worst ones they've ever done, in my opinion.
You know what? I lied. Duwad is a B for me. Bottom
Yep.
of B.
Yeah, that's fine. He's a cute little otter boy. Whatever. No, this is fuck. What is his name?
D as in
He's D.
Badass.
He's D. I'm gonna put him above
Delta.
I think Fennekin. Right? No. Breakson.
Freeborn?
Breakson. I think Breakson C.
Hermione Granger gets a D for me, boss.
I'm gonna go C.
D, but it's scary because the furries is just feeding into it.
Honestly, that's what I hate about it the most.
I think it's C because to me, yeah, there's furry bait here, but D is so damning. Look at those two fuckers.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
They're so sly too. Look at C tier right now. They're so
Yeah.
smug. Fuck
Yeah.
'em.
I like Frogadier, but by like I say B tier.
I dislike Frogadier, and by dislike I mean C tier.
I
Yeah,
agree with C.
C's fine. I forget the owl, middle owl.
Dartrix.
Dartrix, I think is like a
What?
C.
From Rowlet to Darkrai.
Yeah, I don't really know. So like when I'm going off of my criteria, does it make sense? Yeah, I guess it's a bigger owl.
It actually makes I dislike it, but it makes the most sense to somehow bridge the cuteness that is
Yeah.
Rowlet with the awesome Robin Hood goth that is.
It does make
Decidueye.
sense. I think the design's alright. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's
Top C.
I wouldn't say it's like too close to anything else they've done. You know.
Yeah, I'd say top of C.
So maybe top C.
That was the best owl.
Noctowl. Yeah,
Hell
Noctowl
yeah.
is the best owl. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
Rowlet is the best owl.
No,
Anyway.
Noctowl is, but you know.
How about Large Kitten? D.
C? It's not. It doesn't have the disgusting features of the D tier gang.
Correct. It is
So
a
it's
C.
C.
No, I vote D, but whatever.
Yeah. Again, C, because it's not.
I'll put that in D. I think it has disgusting features of the D tier.
No, C. Come
C,
on.
I think C for
Yeah.
this little baby. See, Thwacky is the one I like.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, Tony. I'd put all these in an E tier. These are some of the worst. Like among Gen 8's designs, I hate these with a passion.
These are the newest ones, right?
Yeah.
Tony, these are Digimon. These are not Pokemon. These are Digimon.
So
Look how different they look to every.
Okay, but you got to keep in mind though, also like for everyone to be fair, these are only ones that are out of all of these, or these aren't 2D images. These are 3D, so they're going to look different.
I'll be honest. I think they would have looked slightly better in 2D, but they're.
Yeah,
ugly.
that's what I mean. Like,
even
so
in
it's
2D,
a little hard
the
to.
color palettes, the details.
That
they're
part's toxic.
ugly as shit.
It's not toxic, Tony. Everyone else in the world can see color.
Yeah, no, to me, I'm saying it's toxic. But that's like not
I'm just
part
saying
of.
it does matter.
That's not part of my criteria,
Yeah.
because I don't.
But it
see
is fair to be part of criteria for other people.
But
I'm using
I
it
can
as
still
my
say it's
criteria.
toxic, even if it isn't.
Well, fine. I'm fucking toxic. I'm just saying. The design.
So the only one that I'm backing up is Thwacky, the first one, because to me it makes sense. It makes sense. It looks like exactly where the evolution line should go. I enjoyed it during my playthrough.
It's just a grass monkey, and it's not even the first or the most interesting grass monkey.
There's a different grass monkey.
Yes.
There's a really, really bad grass monkey that I hope you're not referring to.
Pansage and then
Yeah, those are disgusting.
they're less ugly than this thing.
No.
D.
No, this guy's like an A.
What?
Even Kyle laughed Tony, I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be cruel here, but D.
I was gonna say like, yeah, best.
So just like not talking about like the list for a second, guys. Try to be a little bit nicer when it comes to like this shit. We're all friends, you know.
I know, man.
Like
but
you guys just like it's an opinion, and it's kind of rude.
I know, man. But
But yeah, I had to earn my "but I'm Kyle."
There's that. I'll take an explanation like Colin, but I want to just be clear. I'm not being out of the ordinary here. I'm being consistent with how much I've declared my hate for the designs.
I'm just saying it wasn't that. It was just the clear laughing after I gave an opinion.
I wasn't
you know.
laughing at you. I was laughing at Kyle.
My reaction.
I wasn't expecting.
But which
Kyle
was
to
after
disagree that
me.
heavily. But I wasn't aiming
know,
at you. I was more
It
surprised.
it does. You gotta understand from my
No,
perspective that
I'm
it
sorry,
100% feels like it is.
I understand. I'm clarifying. I wasn't laughing at you, Tony. I was laughing with Kyle.
At me?
No, with Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle was laughing at me though.
I wasn't
'Cause
laughing at
I'm
you.
an asshole.
Oh, whatever.
No, Kyle was laughing at me. He will admit it.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to laugh at you. I was laughing at Kyle's reaction, and if that hurts you, I apologize.
I do appreciate the apology. So I'll slot him in C, and put him above Furry Bait. And to me, I'm voting C on the other two.
I'm voting D on the other two.
I don't care where they go between those two.
They're not as disgusting as the D tier Pokemon.
Honestly, I the bunny because the dead eyes, but I actually dislike the chameleon most of all.
The final line gives
weird.
them redeeming factor. Like, to be honest,
I'll be honest, I don't like the entire line of any of these guys. But you know what? And I'll throw you a bone, Tony. The monkey line is the one I hate the least.
okay, to me that's a compliment.
Like the monkey line eventually.
See this is what I'm looking for, guys. Come on, I have very low standards, but come on.
Like Tony, I'll give you this: the final evolution of the monkey line.
It's
and the
actually
first
good.
evolution look like Pokemon. I'll give you that much.
I've said before, one of the lines I liked right away, which was a grass line. One of the lines I sort of got okay with over time, which is a fire line, and one of the lines I still think needs to burn, which is the water one.
But I don't like the fire line.
I think I like. So I think I like the starter because it gets Libero, which is just Protean. So it has like competitive
The
viability,
starter's
but realistically,
adorable. The very first
oh
one.
yeah. So I am referring to the second and third evolutions, I should say. I actually think the babies for all three of these were cute. Sobble was everyone. So that is odd because before the other like the middle and one, Sobble was like the consensus favorite for
which confused
everyone.
the hell out of me. Like
I think it was cute. It's just because it's like I relate to him on an emotional level, kind of. Look how scared he is. I feel that.
Why are you doing this to me?
But yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Right?
I
Because
don't
picture
relate
those eyes, Kyle. You can see
Why do
it.
you put me in this death cave?
I don't.
Oh, God.
I don't relate to him. You're not supposed to cry. You're supposed to take those emotions, put them in a jar, put them on a shelf inside you, and wait till they break.
Thunderbolt. Why, God, why?
No, leave me be. Yeah, no. That's why I think Sobble earned points in my heart. Sobble I still think is cute. The middle, like I would like to see these guys both in bottom C.
Sure.
I honestly, can it be one? I'm not sure which one I want in D more though. Is the problem?
We'll put them both in. See, that's what. If you don't know which one you want more in D, they both.
I hate them so much, Tony. I hate them so much.
I think the fan-made ones, whenever only the
they were better.
released,
No,
were
so
way
okay.
better.
To be fair though,
much
Kyle,
better.
almost every single generation that people have making fan ones for are better than the actual ones.
Oh, that's
I
upsetting.
It annoys me that I want the final evolution of Scorbunny to be firefighting because they gave it a firefighting moveset, but it doesn't.
Yeah, the moveset does lead to be firefighting, but like the lore, I guess, behind it, fire is fine.
Worse.
It's a soccer player or a football
Or
player.
maybe, would have been cool. Give it giant ears and give us another fire flying. At least it would have been interesting. Like
See, the one to me would have made sense. Would have been fire electric actually. I think fire electric would have made sense just because like in the first few clips they showed, it almost had like an electricity coming off its feet when it was running.
I just don't. What they should. Here's what I don't. What I really don't understand though.
I like the mono typing though.
What they should have done is like. Is it just me, or shouldn't Grookey have been the Alola starter, and shouldn't of Rowlet and then eventually Decidueye have been the Kalos starter? Like the Robin Hood thing would have made way more sense in England. Like that's what annoys me too. Like they didn't really have a good English theme. Their few attempts.
No, I feel
their attempts
would
were just
Sobble
bad.
have made more sense in Gen 7? I don't think so.
Well, in Sobble, the spy thing,
I don't think
like,
it would have made more sense in Hawaii.
it doesn't make sense even in like.
I think no. So like it's like James Bond, right?
But it's
so
not a
like
good But it doesn't.
no, it's not a good
James
James
Bond
Bond.
and Pokemon don't belong together.
No, I'm not saying they do, but it does make sense in England at the very least because there's English-inspired films.
No, but even they don't like it. They don't like. I've seen Reddit threads where
Yeah,
it's like,
again, not saying
James
they're
Bond is
good, not
funnier,
saying
but
people should like it. I'm just saying it makes sense at the very least.
I think it
Making sense and being good aren't necessarily the same thing.
I think they should have just repeated the thing they did in Kalos, the RPG thing, but have have the grass one be like a knight instead of like just whatever the hell chestnut was, like a more traditional knight, or not grass. Have like the fire or the water be a more traditional knight, and then have Decidueye as the archer for grass.
I think the reason they didn't do that is because like the legendaries were the sword and the shield, so they probably didn't want to.
I don't know. I don't. I could talk for way too long about how I think they screwed Sword and Shield, but like.
So Sword and Shield, like, really, like, if we were to compare all of the games, like, it's not my least favorite game I've ever played. It's pretty low. But
But it annoys me for the same reason that the Pixar movie Inside Out annoys me. It's like, this was your shot to do an interesting location. Like, this was your shot to do something interesting in a thing you can't redo. Like, they can't do England again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is their one take on it. And even if they introduce new variations or new Pokemon, it's still it's just not a good take.
yeah, I wouldn't say that like. I don't think it's a good take necessarily. I think there was a lot of stuff. There were like a few redeeming Pokemon from Gen 8.
There were a handful.
Yeah, there are some. I think like we've talked about before. Yeah, Corviknight I think is awesome.
Yeah, like Corviknight, it was really good.
Like
there was like
at least in my opinion, I think they like took Skarmory and like made like a different version that's still really cool.
I like Galarian Slowbro.
Ooh, not Slow King.
We don't
Slow
talk
King
about
is
Slow
fucking
King,
horrifying.
We don't talk about King, but I like Galarian Slowbro.
I like a lot of the Galarian forms. I think it's interesting, not saying I like it, that they ended up doing Galarian Lanoon and Galarian Zigzagoon and ended up adding a third Evo because like that was never a line that I ever like thought needed a third Evo, but it's interesting, I guess.
I honestly have the same problem with Obstagoon that I have with Inteleon. Like, it's just, I get the reference, but they shouldn't have made the reference. If that makes sense. Like,
I feel you. There probably was a better idea out there that they could have done in that slot. I'm trying to think of.
I understand it's not the first time they've done that. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, obviously, but like, it worked there because it wasn't as blindingly obvious, and if you didn't know about the reference, it still worked. And if you did, you could still see it as a Pokemon, not as Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. You know, like.
That's true. Because I'm just going through like Gen 8 Pokemon. I like the Blipbug line and Orbeetle. I love Dottler. I like them a lot. And then like I think Wooloo is adorable. It's around sheep, right?
Wooloo is a good filler Pokemon. I don't.
It's great for a standard normal Pokemon. Like
I don't mind
if you compare it to like the Rattatas of the world. Like actually, yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like the Applin line. Actually, I do like.
It's interesting.
I know if people hate it.
I don't hate it. It's okay.
I really like. Where is it? I don't remember.
Barrascuda is interesting just because like for marine teams.
I really liked Phalanx, and I don't know why.
It's adorable. It's adorable. That's why. Like sometimes if a thing's adorable, that's all it needs. There's a cute pass oftentimes.
I liked Frostmoth.
I like Hatterene a little bit. It is weird, but like I do like it. I actually love the take on Galarian Corsola and Cursula. It just added to like the lore of Marini Corsola relationship more.
I'll be honest though, I've just gone through the rest of the decks. That's about it.
Yeah, that's why like I've stopped like a few times. I actually liked Runegregas. I think Runegregas was an interesting take on Cofagrigus.
I respectfully disagree.
Oh yeah, of course you don't have to agree.
And I don't know why either. It bothers me that I can't pin down. I think you know what I think it is though. it should have been like a stone, like
Well, it's ground.
No, but it should have been like a stone coffin or like a stone marker.
But
Like,
it's supposed to be runes, though.
but that's the whole. But the thing is, your mask is still the same, a dead person. So why does it evolve into
No,
stone?
it's holding a rune, isn't it? Glaring Yamask? It's holding a rune.
I don't even see glare in your mask.
Yeah, it's not on that list. Yeah, it's holding a rune. It's holding a piece of a rune.
Yeah, but it's still a dead person. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Personally, I'm just not a fan of the rune. Especially, or if it was, they should have done that as the Stonehenge Pokemon and gotten rid of Stonejourner entirely.
Yeah, Stonejourner. I like Stonejourner for very different reasons, but
Oh, and
doesn't need to exist.
oh, Alchemy. I like Alchemy too.
I like Pincurchin. I love Snom. The Indeedee line was interesting. Morpeko's not the worst Pikachu clone.
I mean, I'll give it this. They at least tried to do something different. I really dislike the.
Hey,
Copperajah.
Awoken, thank you for the tier 1 sub. You want quacks? How many quacks, my man? I'll give you 3 at the very least. And a 4 for the house.
I'm not a fan of Copperajah, and I just.
Copperajah's not great.
And I hate, and while I understand the origin of the fossils, I can't stand the designs, any one of them.
That's fair. I actually only like them. I like Dracovish because of memes.
They're competitively.
I also like Dracozolt too. They're both disgusting competitively.
That's the other thing that annoys me. Competitively, I like the abilities and the move pools and the typings, but the actual designs are just garbage.
I actually also like Dragapult. I like Dragapult a lot. I think it's way too good, but
I like Dragapult as numbers and stats.
I enjoy that it throws its children.
Why? But here's the thing: why isn't it a Spitfire? That's like if I have any problem with it, it's literally you're in Britain, you're looking for some kind of legendary flying thing, and for whatever reason you can't do a European style dragon, and you want it to like shoot stuff. Why not have it be more based on the design of a Spitfire? That would have worked so well. Yeah, it would.
Because you're not gonna evolve a plane in fucking 40 years.
As opposed to hang gliders, which are naturally ghost type.
That's why I said ghosts.
Because if you
just take it over.
If you use a hang glider, you're probably gonna become a ghost very soon.
Exactly.
So. But like he shoots his children. How great is that? I see. Like there are little things that can redeem Pokemon for me. I think that Dragapult was originally for the Galar region was very broken in like the original competitive scene. It was just too good. Like it had an amazing. You could run it as like one of the best physical and special attackers in like the entire game.
Don't get me started on the 2 new Reggies. They still make my head hurt.
I don't know. Well, I have no reason why. Regieleki's actually really good.
He's really
probably
good.
The best competitive
why?
Reggie. I don't have a reason for why.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. The why part, I don't got you on that one. I'm just not sure.
Only I've gone around slightly to Regidrago because the Pokedex is maybe it's made out of dragon bone kind of. And that's both metal and alright, that's a solid thing you could technically carve a golem out of. But electricity is not. Regieleki should have been Reggie Woody or Reggie Tree or something. Like it should have been grass type because wood is a solid thing.
I really don't know the reasoning behind it or anything, but it is good. Competitive it was. That's all it's got.
And then there's the what is with their obsession with transforming legendaries? Like
it's
the 2 horses.
Yeah, no, it's literally been they skipped doing that in Gen 6, I believe, right?
Well, if you don't count Zygarde.
Yeah, I more meant like a legendary sort of like taking over another legendary. Where like Gen 5, the Kyurem situation, Gen 7 they had Necrozma, and then Gen 8 now they have this guy just rides the horse.
And
So
again,
it's like two Pokemon becoming one.
and the funny thing is, I wouldn't even mind it. It's just I don't like Calyrex's design.
No,
The
he's not
horses,
great.
like the horses look fine, but Calyrex doesn't like.
Some of his lore is cool.
Why doesn't he look like he should be a knight or a king or not a mushroom deer? Like,
I like his lore, like at the very least.
yeah, the lore
like,
is literally based on Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally this Pokemon once moved a large forest to a new location overnight. Anybody ever see Macbeth? Like,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, but the design is just bad. I don't know. It just makes me feel like a crotchety old man, and I probably am a crotchety old man at this point. But, like, I don't know, man. Pokemon really is like cigarettes. Eventually, you keep smoking, and you either kick it or you don't. And I think I finally kicked it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it happens. So Kyle, I'm gonna leave this up to you. If you're still
You
here.
wonder what now?
Would you want to do a CS:GO tier list?
A CSGO do what?
Tier list.
Sure.
Would you rather do maps, and it's just the current maps, or the guns?
Because the maps don't include seasons.
No,
So.
that's why I purposely made sure to tell you. So maybe guns.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Colin, unfortunately, I know you don't play a lot of CS.
I'm gonna be silent here.
But so these were not in this order, Kyle. I had to reorder them to make it make a little sense. So first we have pistols. We have the Glock. The Glock is a standard T-slide pistol. It is great while running.
Damage BB gun.
Yeah, it's great while running, and great at close range. That way, it has. See, Glock and USPS are always like a nice balancing tool or act. You know what I mean? Like USPS, if it's a long range fight, you should win with the USPS. If it's short range fight, you should win with the Glock.
Should.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying should, because it doesn't. You know, Kyle, we know it never actually happens the way it should.
Just randomly hit a burst block from across the map.
Yeah, but Kyle, where would these go? Because like they're just standard pistols. Like, I wonder if like we almost should rate them like.
They go B.
Yeah, but like, should we? They're at, but like, or should we rate them based on like how good they are right now?
Pistols.
Okay, relative to other pistols, then we'll do B for. I think the Glock, the P2K, and the USP all fall in the same place.
Correct.
And I think about Counter-Strike, I know Colin's listening at least. I don't know if he's off doing his own thing. But the thing about Counter-Strike, CT side gets 2 pistols to choose from to start with. And there's the P2000 and the USPS. And
there's a 1 bullet difference.
There's a 1 bullet difference and a silencer difference. And I would argue that like it's 100% like personal preference. But I would say like it's different play styles probably should use a different gun.
I like to take the USPS and then take off my silencer.
Yeah, you're an interesting man, Kyle. Some people do that. On
that gun run though, I hit those 2 shots.
No, that's why I'm not saying you're crazy. I just said you're interesting. Because the P2000, I think like if you're more of like a person who spams more, you probably should use the P2K. If you are more of a tap person, USP. That's usually how I would describe it to people.
Tappa.
Awoken is saying Deagle and S tier. I love the Deagle. The P250 next. I think the P250 is it like.
I don't see a use for it ever.
I think it's good because it's cheap. It's the cheapest thing you could buy.
I don't understand why you'd buy it though. Like, why would you ever buy it?
Money.
But why
like a money
situation. Save the standard pistol then?
Because the P250 definitely to me is better than the standard pistol.
But if you're gonna spend, why wouldn't you just get the Rec 9 or the
because
The
so
extra 150.
it would be the CZ57 Tech 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Because those are just infinitely better.
it does have high damage. And it also, to me, like, it depends on your economic situation. Because, like, if you have $2,300,
I feel like your math would have to be fucking... Yeah.
which happens all on CT side, per se. You could buy then to 2K and still get a good buy next round, but then 1.8 would be fishy. Like, you're not going to have a lot of utility. You might have to downgrade to FAMAS. And Woken's actually saying they would rather get a P250 than a 5.7 or Tech 9 any day. I actually currently right now prefer the P250 over the Tech 9 and CZ for sure. I don't
disagree.
Yeah, no, it's yet again, like, a lot of pistols are personal preference. It's just if it fits your playstyle. I like the P250. I think it's tell them to go into a game and test it. Yeah, the P250 is a good gun. I think it's A.
Yeah,
Probably A.
Like that.
It's better than the default, but it's not crazy good.
I'd rather have the smoke grenade the next round. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so, like...
Or spend the extra 150 get a better pistol.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think it's A tier. Yeah, so I'm going A tier on this, Kyle. So I think it's a step up from the standard pistols. Dualies, though, I think are solid D tier, probably.
They're just worse.
They're just, like, they're fun, like, to mess around with, but they're not great. Like...
Yeah, it's an easy...
It's easy D tier, I think. I think it's... Yeah. The CZ... It's
so
not
much worse.
Like, there was plenty of times in the game that it was S. There was a time where it was the
100%.
best gun in the game.
Yeah, easy.
For a $500 pistol was the best gun in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would have been before you started playing. It was like right about when I first started playing, and then they introduced the CZ. The CZ actually used to also take the place of the P250 slot.
Oh, okay.
Like when they actually had the P250, so you could run CZ 5.7 or CZ Tech 9.
I could have sworn it just had more bullets before.
It did too.
Okay.
I think
I remember that.
they've changed the CZ so many times.
Yeah.
And right now, I think they're probably gonna leave it where it is, because literally with the CZ, you would hold a corner, someone would push, you get the kill, you pick up their gun.
Yep.
Every time. It would work every single time. But right now, the CZ, I almost want to put the CZ in B. To me, it also is playstyle too. Because if you were great with the CZ, like you were actually good with it, and it wasn't just the gun that was getting the kills, you can still be really good with the CZ right now.
I think it's been nerfed a lot.
It's been nerfed crazily. The only one of these three that, like, to me hasn't seen, like, a world-killing nerf is the 5.7.
5.7 is disgusting.
Yeah,
so
the
good.
Tech 9 also had, like, huge nerfs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think that I would put the CZ in B. You think that's cool?
I was going to say B or C.
Yeah, maybe C. Yeah, I'll put it in C for now. And maybe if we look back, I think the 5.7 is A.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Or S.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a top of A
so
for now
good.
and just
This
see
is
like
so
what
good.
we get into S tier.
Yeah. I think it's like easily the best pistol.
I prefer one other pistol, but we will get there.
The Deagle?
Yeah, I prefer the Deagle.
Yeah.
Awoken does not like the 5.7 apparently.
It's
really good. It
it's
still
just
has
good.
It still can hit really hard. He says it's ass.
It can
I mean,
one-tap
it can
head
one tap
with
from
armor.
close distances still.
Yeah.
And
You tap at range.
Yeah,
It's
like-
got 20 bullets. It's accurate as fuck. Like,
it also
it's just
depends on
good.
how you use it too. If you're spamming a lot, the 5.7 is not great. Which in the past you could spam a lot to get 5.7 kills, but now it's more. It's the only pistol I wouldn't use other than the R8. That's interesting, because to me, when we get to R8, I hate the R8. I think the R8 should never have been introduced to the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me the 5.7 and P250. Reminding people of exclamation point Kyle. But to me, the 5.7 to P250 are about on the same ground. I'd put the Deagle higher than both of those. Yeah, and then like Tech 9 would. It's like to me. So we're on Tech 9. I think Tech 9's about B. I don't view Tech 9 in the same class as a 5.7 and P250, but it's still.
I still think it's better than P250.
Interesting. Okay.
Like easily.
It
I
can
don't
be.
know how it's a question, but
I
really don't even understand how it's.
I just never find success with it. Because like it's like actually at a point to me now where it's like, all right, it's $500. I would just buy Deagle if I'm buying this, because to me like I can do more work with Deagle than I can for Tech 9, but I'll put it in A. Yeah, I don't care that much. I'm gonna put it below the P250, because I was a little lower on it than you were, I think. The R8 is D tier. Like the dualies are at least fun to play with.
Oh yeah, there's no it was just the worst. It's just the worst.
Yeah, I would like
And
Deagle is
Deagle's
S
God
tier. It's S tier because
It is.
Deagle is a gun that can win you rounds by spending $700 if
Yeah.
you can hit shots. If you
If.
yeah, that's a huge
Real
thing.
big if. Sometimes
Like,
you're just down $700.
Yeah, sometimes you got $700, but like for me at least, I get a lot of kills with the Deagle.
Yeah.
And for me, the Deagle it's really good. Like I would love a Deagle. If
I'm a
someone
Deagler.
drops me a Deagler, right, dude? Oh,
when
my
you hit
God.
that shutdown mid, fuck is
Woo!
satisfying. Yeah. You're like, and you just spent 5K, get fucked.
Awoken is calling for an F tier for the R8.
Revolver, yeah.
I think I'm just going to leave it in D tier. It's very
Right.
much the worst, but if there was an F tier, it would go there. So now I have the SMGs. The Mac 10 is good.
I think
So-
it's very mediocre.
So,
And by that I mean middle ground.
yeah. So I was going to say, though, like, to me, there are better SMG options, but nothing this cheap.
I think they're all better except for the Bison.
Yeah, pretty much, actually. That's, but the thing about the Mac 10, though, Kyle, it's $10,050. Or,
Yeah.
sorry, $1,050. It's so cheap, you can just run around and kill people with it. I do good work with the Mac 10. If we win pistol around, a lot of times I'm going to pick up a Mac 10.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
no, Awoken, he's saying that, the Bison is the only one he
That's
was
the UMP
was
stuff,
the
right?
worst. The UMP is good still, I think. They did nerf it, but
They nerfed it since I played? Okay.
yeah, they nerfed it pretty hard. Well, so they made it worse at range, which was never really like a problem.
Yeah.
But like so close range is still good. Yeah, I actually am still a believer in the UMP. Yeah, the Mac 10 though, Mac 10 B tier, I think.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Mac 10's about B tier. Because its counterpart is better. Because the Mac 10's. So maybe I'm gonna actually pull up its counterpart next, which is MP9. To me,
I love
the MP9's great. I think the MP9.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to give me a lot of shit for it.
No, I used to not like the MP9, but
Okay.
over the time I've started using it, I think it's good. I think it's. If you told me I had to have an SMG, it's probably my second choice.
Usually, not gonna lie, on T side, I'd rather have a UMP over the Mac 10, but I'd buy the
Always,
MP9.
yeah. No, there's no reason to pick the UMP to me over the MP9.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd take the MP9 on the.
But the Mac, to me, the Mac 10 I would pick over the UMP a lot of
Would you?
times.
Okay.
Yeah. But it depends on where I'm playing though. And depends on the map too. There are certain positions that like I think the UMP is still good in.
I think it does mid range better than the.
Yeah. So like if you think you're gonna be in like mid range fights, not bad. But MP9 I think is A tier. I think it's
I agree.
yeah. I don't know where to sort it with the pistols though.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep them behind it for now.
Yeah.
Like they're all
Yeah, I
they're all
think it's
equal
Yeah, I think it's all relevant to its.
to their counterparts,
tier.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
The UMP, I think the UMP is probably B tier still. It's not great. I don't. Awoken's calling for it to be C tier.
I was gonna say above the Mac 10, but you said you like the Mac 10, so it can go beside it, I guess.
It's hard because like there are situations where like it depends on how I'm feeling. I would still use the UMP, but I think the Mac 10 is better right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it bottom of B. The P90,
it's too expensive. It's a fucking piece of shit. I hate this.
It's really good though.
Oh, my opinion.
It's so like the worst part is like so. All right, price comparison. You can buy a Galil or a FAMAS for less money.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's such a but like so there have been games, Kyle, where I'm just like, man, I can't hit anything. I had to buy the P90 once Banana and Inferno gets to 3K. I had to pick it up in 8K again.
How much I hate this fucking thing.
It's too good though.
That's why I implore you to rate it yourself.
I'm gonna put it in A tier.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's an A tier gun. So if you're facing good players, the P90 you're not going to get very far with the P90. There are certain positions and stuff that you can get away with the P90. I think that yeah, it's not bad. The PP Bison I think isn't great. Yeah, it's not great. I'm going to try to stall for Kyle to come back, but I kind of view the MP9 as C tier. To me, it's not amazing. It's got a lot of bullets, but doesn't do a lot of damage, you know? Like, it's almost D tier because, like, meme gun. It's almost, like... D tier to me is almost, like, where, like, these are all just meme guns to use that, like, if you're up, like, 15-0, you're buying... Or, well, obviously, you couldn't be. Like, if you're 14-0 at half, you're like, I'm gonna buy a Bison and see what I can do. Yeah,
that's
so...
easy.
I think it's C tier. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I think, but, I was just saying, though, the PP Bison is almost in the world of, like, troll weapons and meme guns. That, like, that some, like, D tier is kind of, like, evolving into, like, guns that are, like, are memes almost. But I think it's C tier, because I think that, like... Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. The only reason it's better, D, is because if you buy it for the meme and wipe their fucking team with it, they will cry and quit.
Yeah, so maybe that's why it's C. Yeah. The MP5, that's a hard one. I truly... I used MP5 for, like, a little bit when it came
bad
out.
rating. It's, like, such a good shotgun. Whatever. Okay, this guy's weird.
Everyone has their opinions.
Yeah, and some of them are wrong, Tony.
MP5, like, maybe B or C. Because, like, I'm almost thinking C. Because it's, like, price compared to what other guns you can get. And...
It's been nerfed, right?
I don't remember if it's been nerfed, actually. I don't know if the MP5 was nerfed. It's just it's the MP7, but like does less damage and has a silencer on it. I think it's better than the Bison, but like I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna put it in C. I think C over the Bison. I prefer the MP7 personally.
I prefer it over the MP7.
Oh, over the MP5 or the MP7? Yeah, I prefer the MP7 still. So I think maybe we'll just slot them both in C. So one thing that I definitely, unfortunately, disagree with Awoken on is I don't think the sawed-off's good.
Not.
That's because we're moving on to shotguns and heavy equipment now. I'm being sent a picture, I think, on Steam by Awoken. Let me see what this is. What is this? For price? Is this for the Bison? I don't know. This is the Mag 7. Sorry, it says Weapon Mag 7 magazine. Oh yeah, the Mag 7's a good gun. I think the Mag 7's way better than the sawed-off though. That's like the one thing in Counter-Strike that like I don't understand that their counterparts. So I think their league's different to me. I think the sawed-off is like C tier maybe. I'm trying not to be too big of a hater, but like to me, it's cheap though, right? But like I'd rather have a Nova than the sawed-off.
Same. That was my medium range shotgun. That was my point blank.
Okay, Woken is sending me another thing. This is the sawed-off. And he's saying we're crazy. Yeah, I just don't, because like I guess it depends what positions you play in the game, Awoken, because there aren't many. So like the damage rate's good, but you have to hit him in the head, basically. And you have to be super close for a sawed-off. Yeah, I just don't think the sawed-off's that good. Like,
I think it's the worst of them.
Between this Nova and the sawed-off, it's crazy.
Nova's really good.
See, the Nova, I think, has more viability in rounds than the sawed-off does. Because the sawed-off, there are only a few places in CSGO currently that you can get kills with the sawed-off reliably. Okay, so, like, Apartments Inferno. Maybe, if so, like, I'm trying to think where else. I guess on a map like Office, you can get away with almost every shotgun. So truthfully, I don't know, like, a lot about Agency and Anubis. Like, I don't view it good on cash in any positions. Like, T-side, I don't think there's, like, a fight that you'd want it in. Dust 2, I don't think there's a fight you'd want it to. Inferno, other than Apartments, yeah, no. Mirage, like, I guess if you had, like, someone who's playing very aggressive in
Palace.
like Palace or Apartments,
Perhaps,
maybe.
yeah.
But like Nuke, I'm sure there's a gimmicky play you could do, like going down a vent or something with it. But yeah, so like to me, the gun only has realistically like 2 or 3 positions that you can like actually get kills with it in. The Nova, like, to me, like, isn't like amazing either though. The Nova to me has more versatility. Looks like a clip of Awoken with a Mag 7. Which the Mag 7's a good gun. Yeah, pushes lobby. But that's another reason why I think the Mag 7 is crazy good. Is because, again, CT. The sawed-off might be better if it was on CT, but it's not on CT. It's a T-sided gun. For the same price, because if I'm correct, the sawed-off currently is it also 1050? I think the sawed-off might be 1050, but for that price, you could have a Mag 10. For that price, you could have got a Deagle. A Deagle and a Smoke, actually. You could have gotten a P250, a Smoke, and 2 flashes, if my math's correct. You could have got a 5.7... No, this is T-side, so Tech 9/CZ with a Smoke and a flash. For the same amount. there just aren't many like situations I think in the game that the sawed-off is useful. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put it in C. I think it's my least favorite shotgun in the game. So next, I think since I think the Mag 7 does make sense to talk about next.
It does.
Because it's its counterpart. I think the Mag 7 could be in like A tier. A or B maybe. Because the Mag 7, I think there are a decent. The Mag 7 back in the day actually holding.
It was really good. Then I would have called it A or B back then. Well, they nerfed it since, right?
Yeah, Wilkin said, "Why would you buy that when you could play most corners the P250 Smoke and Flash?" Sawed-off, or I'm sorry, in a Mag 7. The Mag 7 I think is better holding a corner than say like the P250 Smoke and Flash would be. But also like I don't think. Oh yeah, right now we're talking about the Mag 7. So, when we get to Nova, I will go into that. But yeah, so for the Mag 7. Yeah, that's what. So that's what I was talking about the sawed-off earlier. There's so many different scenarios that you can have pistol and utility on rather than the sawed-off. Honestly, like I would buy pistol and utility over Nova as well, but I have bought the Nova in an eco round and have won rounds with it. But that is a different story for a different time. Mag 7 is really good. What I was going to say, Kyle, sorry, was Cobblestone B long. You actually used to be able to hold very like confidently with a Mag 7, believe it or not. You would just hide behind like the little gap in the wall. Pasha Biceps did it a lot. And
I remember I used to watch that.
yeah. And or you could hold drop and Cobblestone. Because Cobblestone's not like a map really right now. It is, but like it sucks. They ruined Cobblestone in my opinion. But yeah, like Mag 7 to me was like the Cobblestone gun. Yeah, because the one clip that Logan showed me, he dropped Hut on Nuke and killed a guy going into radio from pushing lobby and hit him in the head. Did 117 damage. Yeah. That all the pellets actually had to have gone to his head for once. It's nice when it does it. It's not. I'm not going to say it's consistent. It would consistently do that, but I think the Mag 7 is either A or B.
Down for a B.
Yeah, B's fun. I don't think it's the best shotgun. The Nova to me is like B or C. I honestly want to put it sort of where we put the sawed-off. I would prefer a Nova over... Yeah, like I would put it like over the sawed-off in C tier. C tier personally. I just, yeah. I don't know. But, like, again, this is another situation where for that price, you could do things better. You know? To me, at least, like...
But you make money, Tony, with it. Just the
you do,
ETF.
so, like, yeah. You also make more money with SMG. You also make a lot of money with SMGs as well. And on, like, CT side, you could have an MP7 for $200 more about. You could have, again, you could have a Deagle. You could have a 5.7. You could have a P250. I would prefer those over it. With utility, with all of the pistols I named. Yeah. So I think it's C. But I think it's better than the sawed-off. Because I don't think it's as good as the Mag 7. What's your opinion, Kyle?
Chicken wings.
Oh, delicious.
You got Little Caesars.
Oh.
Wings and pizza. I think it's behind the swag.
Okay. For you, I will put it in B. I think the XM is A. The XM is actually really good.
It's just gross. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are a few positions on the in the game that like the XM is so good in. I will consider crazy people, lol. For which part? I assume the Nova. Okay. Yeah, the Nova is completely average to me. So that's B tier. It like I personally would have probably leaned to C with it. But Kyle likes it, so I'll put it in B for Kyle. The Mag 7's better. The Sawduff's not better to me. But the XM is what we're on right now. The XM is great, dude. Sitting top hut on Nuke with an XM, you're a god. Okay, we have a long line of text in chat. The Nova is the only shotgun that shoots 9 bullets that deal around 26 damage each, totaling 240 max damage per shot. The Nova is also unlimited range, no range cap. The Nova is the most versatile shotgun in the game. You can easily kill. Yeah, sorry. You can get easy kills close and far on armless and even armored opponents. Yeah, I mean, to me that sounds like an amazing. Like that's a great description of the Nova. That makes the Nova look very well. Or makes it look very good,
right?
Because the way I'm reading that actually makes it look awesome, like better than I would assume it would be.
I'm hearing it out of that description,
right? Like that kind of to me like that almost is better sounding, right? Doesn't that sound like a good?
It's just a $1,200 op that prints you money.
Stop. No, I'm not moving the shotgun at all. B tier is generous still for me. Unless you're moving it down. Yeah. So we have the Negev. The Negev's like C tier, maybe. Like it.
Old
maybe
Negev was an S.
It might be B. Like I think it's C, because like it is again a meme gun, but like it's so upsetting when you see someone actually getting kills with a Negev.
Garbage. Yeah, I hate it.
But I think it's C. I don't think it's quite D. I think that's pretty easy. The M249 is so expensive, dude. Like, you gotta mortgage your home for this gun. Like, it's more expensive than the AWP.
It's not even as good as the old Negev.
No!
It's just, that's D tier for me.
Like, I'm okay with D tier. Yeah, I'm okay with D tier. Because, like, it's just... It's more expensive than AWP, dude. How much, like... I actually don't remember the exact pricing because I never touch it. Let's see. What is it right now? 5,200 for the M249. That's more than an auto sniper. Dude, like they had like if they made the M249 like rifle money, I still think it wouldn't get bought. Like if you made it AK money at 2,700, I still think like it's not going to be viable.
Be played if it was 2,700. Absolutely.
Yeah. I still think the people would buy the AK more. It would be like because like people thought that a Negev was game breaking at 2,000, and it's not. We're on auto snipers now. Auto snipers are like solid. I mean they are good, but like they're like A tier guns. I prefer the CT auto sniper. Have no reasoning behind it, but I do. Yeah.
I was gonna say I prefer the CT one, and I have no reason behind it.
Yeah. All right, then that's easy. We'll put them both in A, but I'm putting the Scar first. I think it's just a feeling of it. I don't know why. I always just maybe I like the sound effect more, Kyle.
I think that's pure aesthetic.
Yeah, it might just be like I'd like the look of the gun more. Yeah, I don't have any real reasoning behind it. That word in Galil and FAMAS. To me right now, I
hate the Galil.
I used to hate them both, but I actually don't mind them now. On a round where you can't afford AK or an M4,
just buy an SMG.
You could buy an SMG, but like they're not bad. Because I played a game yesterday holding B on Inferno, and I got a 3K with the FAMAS holding it and lived still.
I
how much is that the
FAMAS
gun?
Is better than the glow,
And how much is that, like, that I was holding it well? I don't know. You know?
I think the FAMAS is better.
Yeah. It's hard. I think they're about equal to me personally.
Glow shoots like a box.
Yeah, I actually been liking the glow a bit lately.
Oh.
I think they're bottom A or B. Maybe B.
Oh, they're very average rifles, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put them in B. I'll put the FAMAS over because you prefer it. Man, the AUG used to be an S tier gun.
Nope.
Before they nerfed it, it was an S tier gun, 100%. The SG553 when it was $2,750.
My God, was that the best gun?
It was the best gun in the game. Like there was a time where these scoped rifles, Kyle, and you remember it, were the best guns in the game, 100%. Yeah. I think they're still.
They're even still viable? I have no idea.
They're alright.
I have no idea what's viable.
People don't really use them often. I actually pick them up occasionally if I'm having like an off game just to change stuff up. Like,
I know I can't do it. There's no really a point for me.
For example, there was a person AWPing and getting aggressive AWPing in B-side apps on Mirage. And they killed my teammates the last round there, so I actually was like, I bought an SG553 and just one-tapped him while he was pushing up.
The SG is still. Yeah.
I almost like
Good,
the SG is almost S tier.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I might put it in S tier. Yeah. The AUG in A though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because the SG can still be good. It's not great, but
not an AK.
No. SG553 better still go in S. Like that motherfucking gun is a one-tap scope gun. Yeah, it was crazy. I actually love the Scout. I don't know how good the Scout is, because like if you suck, the Scout sucks. You know?
Exactly.
That's why I usually get a lot of kills with the Scout. It's a gun that guarantee you can, if you hit someone twice, you 100% got the kill. Hit him in the head, you win.
You were disconnected for the round, but I literally hit 5.
Oh yeah,
I hit every person on the team and killed 2 of them.
Yeah, I almost want to put the Scout in A tier.
It was gross. Yeah,
I'm gonna put an A tier. You good with A tier?
Absolutely.
Yeah, AWP is S tier, right? Like the AWP, yeah. If someone's hitting AWP shots, the game's over. Like if you are getting,
I think the rest of the list is just an S tier.
Yeah, no. So like, and Awoken has an opinion that the M4A1 better go in D and M4A4 better go in A. M4 is a personal preference, my friend. They're pretty even right now, personally speaking. I prefer the A4 if it's my playstyle better. But there are people that the A1S fits their playstyle better.
No laser.
You can get kills with it still. Is that a golden kappa in my chat? You see that, Kyle?
Yeah.
Huh. Look at that. Golden kappa. It's shiny. So first of all, AK easiest here. Like, we don't even have to talk about the AK. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually going to sort it above the other rifles. That's crazy, Oaken, that you got the golden kappa. Twice. Like, I don't know if you get it, you can keep doing it.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But
people were spamming today looking for it in Hafu's chat.
Oh.
It was like, imagine not getting the golden cap, and there's a kappa after like every word. Like, imagine not getting the golden kappa or something like that, and there's.
And no one got it.
Bunch of great ones.
I think them fours are both an S tier.
They face no space. Yeah, they're literally the go-to rifle.
Yeah, I think both are great personally.
Yeah.
I like M4. This is like sort of a thing for me. M4's starting CT side pistols is personal preference. That's really what it boils down to. If you like, I personally can use both guns, get kills. I can. Currently, right now, I like the A4 better. But like a week or two ago, I was using the A1S because sometimes I just need a change of pace.
Yep.
Awoken says, "Wait, everyone has it." I thought Kyle was just
Golden
saying.
Kappa Day.
I was a good.
I was also on mobile earlier.
I also have it.
Okay.
Look at that. Huh.
Yeah, I was on mobile earlier, so maybe it was just on that I couldn't see it.
Oh, I wonder. But yeah, that's going to be our tiering for CS guns. And I think that's the last tier list I'm going to have us do tonight. So I am going to stop the recording for background noise.
Wait,
so
when's American Turkey Day?
26.
Oh. So close to Christmas. You guys are fucked up.
I feel bad for Thanksgiving.
It's good for us. It's a perfect splitter.
Yeah. No, like, you guys have it better timed.
Yeah.
You, Awoken says that you're very upset now. Is it because of the Golden Kappa? I didn't know that everyone had the Golden Kappa. I thought it was cool that you got it. But
I thought they were a snowflake. It turns out they're just another snowflake.
Yeah, it's like, I thought it was a snowflake, but I was just one of many snowflakes. Anyways, this has been Backroom Noise episode 357. Thank you, Kyle and Colin, for being on. Very much appreciate you guys. Can we get some pickle weasels in chat, guys? And I am going to end the episode. I'm just waiting for those sweet baby pickle weasels. Little pickle weasels. There they are. Oh, and a turtle. Alright, peace, guys. Bye.